When checking the dictionary and looking for the word parabolic rally, you will find one thing, you will find Pepe 2.0. I mean, just have a look at this. We went up by more than 500% in the last month alone. But what's interesting is that this is not the very first time. Now, this is the historical price chart. This is the historical market cap chart. Isn't that interesting? It shows us that Pepe 2.0 had an expanding token supply, right? When the price is the same, but the market cap is higher, it means there are more tokens now floating. So you can already see from the beginning of this video that I'm not going to go through the marketing jazz of the website, etc. I want to look at the data that actually matters. We are all in it for the gains. And how can we make persistent gains? We can make them by being better informed than the average. We have to look at data that most people are not looking at. And here is some very fascinating data. We've got three charts. On the left side, we've got the number of wallets that hold at current prices $1,000 worth of the Pepe2 token. In the middle, we've got the number of wallets that hold at least $10,000. On the right, we've got the whales. Those wallets hold at least $100,000 worth of the token. Now, what's so interesting here? We see accumulation across the board, okay? Roughly 3% growth for the medium-sized holders, a similar growth for small retail. But look at this, the number of whale wallets. That went from 28 to 44, so a growth of 57%. The accumulation started on the 17th of February, so roughly over here. Since then, the price pretty much doubled again. So what do we learn from this? We learn from this that the whales tend to make very good calls, right? The whales are whales for a reason. Most people in crypto don't get the money by accident, they get this by effort. Crypto is a game of luck and skill, and if you play it for long enough, then the luck component becomes less and less important and the skill component shines through. In other words, the people that have a lot of capital, they tended to make the right calls in the past and likely will again in the future. And for Pepe 2.0, this was definitely true. And still, the accumulation is way faster than for the other wallet cohorts. Now, let's not just look at the whales on chain that have $100,000 worth of the token. Let's look at the really big pockets. Let's look at the centralized exchanges. Now, a lot of people think that centralized exchanges simply just hold custody the tokens of their customers. But that's not true. A lot of centralized exchanges also hold tokens for market making. So they've got the token on their book. And so when centralized exchanges have tokens, they've got an interest to push up the price, to generate more attention, to get retail on this. And of course, the same is true the other way around, right? When centralized exchanges sell off their token, the balances shrink, then they've got less of an interest to push up the price. And the reason why I tell you all of this is because this is very, very important for Pepe 2.0. The largest holder of the token is KuCoin with 25%. The second largest holder is Gate.io with 15%. The third largest holder is again Gate.io with 4.4%. Then we've got Bybit, same size. Then we've got two smart contract wallets, probably by the team. Another wallet by BitGet, another wallet by Maxi. Such massive ownership by a consortium of different centralized exchanges is not typical at all. I've never seen this that pronounced for any token. Now let's have a look at the token balance of all of those centralized exchanges. This is KuCoin, it's accumulating. This is the first Gate.io account, accumulating. The second Gate.io account, going down. Now the accumulation and the reduction seem to be pretty much leveling each other out. I assume that this might be market making because there are way less transactions. And this, on the other hand, could be customer deposits because there are more transactions. But who really knows? Here is the BitGet account. The balance is going down. Here is Maxi, also going down. Looks like it got some kind of allocation and is now selling this off. And here is smart contract wallet number 1. Smart contract wallet number 2. Now, isn't that fascinating? The number of whales with $100,000 is going up massively. Retail isn't buying that much. At the same time, we see the centralized exchanges either accumulating or distributing depending on the exchange itself. The involvement by the centralized exchanges here is very impressive though. I would not be surprised whatsoever if there is here and there maybe an advertising of Pepe 2.0 in the applications of those centralized exchanges. This is not your random fairly launched meme coin. This is a planned project where the centralized exchanges are probably benefiting. I personally don't jump on this rally because I don't know what's going on here with those centralized exchanges. The very smart money though apparently seems to disagree though. So I wouldn't blame you if you bought Pepe 2.0 and rode this for a while. If it's the first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. If you've got Telegram, feel free to join our group. Link is down below.